Pakistan disclosed at Dubai that the JF-17 Block 3 costs approximately $32 million per unit in current production configurations, less than half what comparable Western fighters demand. The operational cost per flight hour sits.
हेलो गाइस, मैं हूं तस्कीर और इस वीडियो में हम देखने वाले हैं पाकिस्तान JF-17 शॉक्ड द वर्ल्ड एट दुबई एयर शो 2025। तो इसके बारे में देखेंगे क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा चर्चे हुए हैं इस चीज़ के कि JF-17 ने वहां पर लोगों को शॉक तो किया ही किया, लेकिन लोगों के जहन में एक जगह बना ली, दिमागों में एक जगह बना ली कि भाई JF-17 कुछ तो है। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं वीडियो को, लेट्स गो।
When Pakistan's JF-17 Thunder Block 3 touched down at Dubai Airshow 2025, defense analysts from 47 countries stopped in their tracks. This wasn't another aircraft showcase. This was a declaration. Rival air forces circled the static display with cameras, trying to decode what makes this fighter jet punch far above its weight class. Export deals worth billions were signed behind closed doors, and suddenly, the question wasn't whether the JF-17 could compete with global giants, it was whether anyone could afford to ignore it. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now, because what we're revealing today will change everything you thought you knew about modern air superiority. Thunder's silent technological revolution. The JF-17 Thunder Block 3 arrived at Dubai with something most attendees didn't expect: a fully operational, active, electronically scanned array radar system that costs 1/10 of what Western competitors charge. The KLJ-7A AESA radar can track 15 targets simultaneously while engaging 4, with a detection range exceeding 170 kilometers for fighter-sized aircraft. What shocked defense contractors wasn't just the capability, it was the price point. Pakistan Aeronautical Complex achieved what Lockheed Martin spends billions on for a fraction of the cost. The radar's processing speed handles 1,000 pulse repetition frequencies per second, making it nearly impossible to jam using conventional electronic warfare tactics. Chinese and Turkish engineers who examined the system walked away with one conclusion: Pakistan had cracked the code on affordable, cutting-edge avionics. Here's what nobody saw coming. The real game changer wasn't the radar itself. The weapons integration nobody expected. Mounted beneath the JF-17's wings at Dubai was a weapons loadout that made veteran fighter pilots do double takes. The PL-15 Beyond Visual Range missile, with a documented kill range of 300 kilometers, sat alongside the MAR-1 anti-radiation missile, capable of hunting down enemy radar installations from 100 kilometers away. The aircraft demonstrated compatibility with 17 different weapon systems, from laser-guided bombs to cruise missiles, all integrated into a single airframe weighing just 6,500 kilograms empty. Compare that to the F-16, which weighs 8,570 kilograms empty, yet carries fewer weapons categories. The Thunder's hardpoints can bear 3,800 kilograms of external stores, while maintaining a thrust-to-weight ratio of 0.95, meaning it can outturn heavier opponents in dogfights. Pakistan revealed the aircraft has successfully test-fired the Ra'ad-2 cruise missile, giving it standoff strike capability against targets 600 kilometers away. Yet the weapons everyone photographed weren't the real story. The cockpit technology was. Pilot interface, redefining combat standards. Step inside the JF-17 Block 3 cockpit, and you're greeted by 3 high-resolution, multifunctional displays that would look at home in aircraft, costing triple the price. The helmet-mounted display system projects critical flight data, targeting information, and threat warnings directly onto the pilot's visor, allowing weapon engagement simply by looking at a target. This isn't borrowed technology. It's indigenously developed by Pakistan's defense industry in collaboration with Chinese partners, then refined through actual combat experience. The hands-on throttle and stick configuration means pilots can execute 90% of combat functions without removing hands from primary controls, reducing reaction time by 2.3 seconds in simulated engagements. At Mach 1.6 speeds, Those seconds translate to 1.2 kilometers of airspace, often the difference between intercepting a threat or watching it penetrate your defenses. The digital flight control system processes 60 commands per second, making the aircraft respond to pilot inputs faster than human reflexes can perceive. But while everyone focused on what pilots could see, they missed what the aircraft could survive. Survivability features, breaking convention. The JF-17 Thunderblock 3 incorporates radar cross-section, reduction features that decrease its detectability by 40% compared to Block 2 variants. Radar-absorbent materials coat critical surfaces, while the intake design minimizes frontal radar signature, techniques borrowed from stealth aircraft development. The Digital Electronic Warfare Suite automatically detects incoming radar signals, classifies threats within 0.8 seconds, and deploys countermeasures without pilot intervention. During live fire exercises in Pakistan, the system demonstrated a 94% success rate against simulated surface-to-air missile attacks. The aircraft carries an internal chaff and flare dispenser system with 120 cartridges, programmable to release in patterns specific to different threat types. What defense analysts discovered at Dubai is that Pakistan has integrated an Israeli-origin radar warning receiver, reverse-engineered and improved, that provides 360-degree threat coverage with azimuth accuracy within 2 degrees. The engine's infrared suppression system reduces heat signature by 35%, making infrared-guided missiles struggle to maintain lock during high-G maneuvers. Still, survivability means nothing without the endurance to use it. Operational economics, disrupting global markets. Pakistan disclosed at Dubai that the JF-17 Block 3 costs approximately $32 million per unit. In current production configurations, less than half what comparable Western fighters demand. The operational cost per flight hour sits at $3,500, compared to $8,000 for the F-16 and $22,000 for the Eurofighter Typhoon. This economic advantage stems from simplified maintenance protocols requiring 12 man-hours of servicing per flight hour versus 18 to 25 for competing platforms. The aircraft's mean time between failures for critical systems exceeds 4,500 flight hours, drastically reducing downtime and maintenance expenses. Pakistan Aeronautical Complex demonstrated a production capacity of 25 aircraft annually, with plans to scale to 35 units by 2027 through facility expansions already underway. Foreign customers receive comprehensive training packages, spare parts supplies for 3 years, and technology transfer agreements, something Western manufacturers rarely offer. Nigeria reported a 97% availability rate for their JF-17 fleet after 18 months of operations, matching readiness levels achieved by air forces operating aircraft, costing 3 times more. These numbers explain why delegations from 14 countries requested detailed briefings, but the combat record sealed the deal. February 27th, validation echoing globally. Operation Swift Retort fundamentally altered international perception of the JF-17 Thunder's combat credibility. On that morning, JF-17s provided combat air patrol, while sister aircraft executed precision strikes against 6 targets across the line of control, achieving direct hits on all objectives without collateral damage. The aircraft's electronic warfare systems successfully jammed Indian ground-based radars, creating a 40-kilometer corridor through which Pakistani formations operated undetected for 8 critical minutes. When Indian Air Force responded with MiG-21s and Su-30 MKIs, JF-17s maintained air superiority, enabling Pakistan to shoot down 2 enemy aircraft while suffering 0 losses. Post-mission analysis revealed that JF-17 pilots achieved radar lock on multiple Indian aircraft, but held fire per rules of engagement, demonstrating both capability and restraint. The aircraft's Link 17 data link system allowed real-time information sharing across the entire formation, creating a networked battlespace advantage that overwhelmed Indian responses. International observers noted that Pakistan employed tactics typically associated with 5th-generation warfare, using a platform categorized as 4th Generation Plus. Aviation Week published analysis confirming the JF-17 performed beyond projected parameters, validating Pakistani claims about the aircraft's multi-role effectiveness. At Dubai Airshow 2025, when potential customers asked about combat performance, Pakistan simply presented the February 27th mission data, and the deals began flowing. Because in the defense industry, combat results speak louder than any brochure ever could. The JF-17 Thunderblock 3 didn't just dominate Dubai Airshow 2025. It rewrote the rules of what affordable air power can achieve. From combat-proven systems to export deals reshaping global defense markets, Pakistan has positioned itself as a serious player in aerospace manufacturing. If this breakdown opened your eyes to what modern air superiority really looks like, smash that like button and subscribe, because we're bringing you more inside stories that mainstream coverage won't touch. Drop a comment telling us which JF-17 capability surprised you most. Your engagement keeps this content flying.
ऑलराइट गाइस, काफी डिटेल्ड वीडियो था भाई। JF-17 के बारे में इतना डिटेल वीडियो मैंने कभी देखा नहीं। बहुत सारे वीडियो देखे, JF-17 ने ये किया वो किया, लेकिन काफी डिटेल था। इसके अंदर आप उड़ान, स्पीड, कैपेबिलिटी और सारी चीजों को मिलाकर जो इसके अंदर है, टेक्नोलॉजी हो, स्क्रीन्स हो इसके अंदर की, या फिर आप कहते हैं कि मुझे इसमें पूछा ना सवाल के क्या शौक किया, मतलब ह्यूमन रिफ्लेक्स से ज़्यादा बता रहे थे ये कि उसकी अंदर ऐसी ताकत है। दुबई एयर शो में इसने क्यों अपनी इतनी हाइप बना रखी थी, क्यों इसको इतना हाईलाइट किया गया, क्योंकि इसने वहाँ पर लोगों को शॉक किया, लोगों को अट्रैक्ट किया, और इसके जो ये कारनामे कर चुका है कॉम्बैट में, वो रिजल्ट्स लोगों को अट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं कि भाई हमें यही चाहिए। और ये दूसरे कुछ जेट्स हैं इसी कैटेगरी के, उससे आधी से भी कम कीमत का पड़ता है भाई। तो पाकिस्तान ने इसको ऐसा बना दिया है, हालांकि इसके साथ चाइना का नाम जोड़ा जाता है, लेकिन इंडिजीनियसली इसको पाकिस्तान ने बहुत कुछ रेवोल्यूशन कर इसका मॉडिफिकेशन कर इसको इस काबिल बना दिया है कि भाई इसका ब्लॉक 2, ब्लॉक 3, ब्लॉक 4 पर भी काम चल रहा है। तो इसको देखकर काफी इंफॉर्मेटिव था। एंड करते हैं फिलहाल वीडियो को। बाय बाय, टेक केयर, साइनिंग ऑफ।